I cheated on my second husband with our boss. I married him, and 10 years later, I'm in the middle of a divorce, pregnant with my ex-husband's baby. The rest of the story. So we left off where I get this letter in the mail from the child support office. And mind you, I was never the one that got the mail, but for some reason this day, I just so happened to get the mail. Letter from child support saying they needed to confirm Anthony's address. And I'm like, I checked my bank account. I'm still getting the payment. So I'm like, this don't really concern me. But I held on to the letter because I didn't know what to do with it. And I'm not like, I don't want to creep y'all out and be like, I felt like God spoke to me, but I felt this strong sense that I was supposed to contact him. Mind you, I haven't spoken to this man at this point in 10 years. I go on Facebook, I unblock him, I take a picture of the letter, and not through email, the way that I was supposed to communicate with him, and that he was supposed to communicate with me, but on Facebook Messenger, send him a picture of this letter. Say, I'm not really sure what this is about. I'm still getting payments, so maybe you can contact them and handle it. I also did not want to sit on hold for 3 hours with the county child support office because that is just a pain in the butt. And he responded within I think it was 7 minutes. He responded, and this was, God, I can't remember the day, but it was in October. Our daughter had her first dance 3 days later. He responds and he's like, I'll contact them. And I was like, okay, thank you so much for contacting them. And he was like, thank you so much for letting me know to contact them. And I was like, thank you so much for letting me know right away that you were going to contact them. And he's like, thank you so much for letting me know right away that you appreciate me letting you know right away that I was going to contact them. We do this back and forth for 20 minutes, appreciating each other for sending the letter and telling the other person we were going to call. Then he's just like, how's our daughter? And that just opens the floodgates. I start sending pictures, talking about her, blah, blah, blah. Cut to, she ends up on a phone call with him. We schedule a phone call for her to talk to him for the first time, the next day. I did not tell unnamed boss. Obviously, as I said, it was my opinion that everything that I did in this house, my car, or anywhere for this period of my life was recorded. So I knew he was going to find out and he was going to know, but I wasn't going specifically and telling him. But I did call my mom and tell her. And of course, she was elated. So the next day at 3 o'clock, I take Penelope to go get her dress fitted for her first dance. We're sitting in the car. She's like, Mom, I want you to be there with me. So we called on speakerphone, and literally from the moment they got on the phone, it was the absolute sweetest thing. She's crying, I'm crying, he's crying. And it was I always told Penelope that whenever she wanted to see her dad, I would support it 100%. Whatever that looked like, however she wanted me to be there for her. If that meant I went with her until she felt comfortable, he came to our house, all of these things. Now I said all these things not knowing that I was actually going to have to do them. I just wanted her to know that she was comfortable and that I wasn't keeping her back. And so literally within minutes, the two of them reconnected as though no time had ever passed. It was magical, literally.